No green dots, but only red dots here in Horsfall is too far from the marina. So either that's, people didn't use their green dots on that, or they just didn't feel strongly enough about it. Put a green dot on it. And then RV hookups looks like it's about a wash, plus and minus. So, but of course, the marketing plan and the studies we're going to do are going to start to look at all these items, whether it's a green dot, a red dot, or a yellow dot, to try to see if it makes sense from a revenue perspective or from a long-term planning perspective. Did everyone get a chance to hit the sign-in sheet on your way in, or at least sometime during the night? If you didn't, make sure you get your name on that, so we will make sure that we can contact you if we have any follow-up questions. And then, if you do have any comments that or things that you think of after this session, please feel free to email anybody at the phone. Joan, I think, is kind of leading the charge for that.
Yeah, tourism@boxelder.org. Or just go to the county website and get able to. That's probably a good.
Yeah.
A good
And I also brought a stack of business cards, so if anybody wants one of my business cards, feel free to grab one. It has my email address on it and contact information.
Is there going to be like meeting minutes with this information on it so that we can pass on to our committees?
Yeah, in fact, we'll have this typed up and we'll get it to Joan, and then she can distribute it. We also have, as long as you got your email or your contact information on that sign-in sheet, you'll be on the list to receive it. Anything else?
What's the time frame? What are we looking at?
Why don't you tell them what the procedure is going to be for the next few months?
Yeah, the process we're going through, the planning process, is a 5-meeting process. This is the first meeting in that process, the kickoff meeting. The way we explain it is each meeting is approximately about a month apart, so that it will culminate with a final master plan in about 6 months, roughly, during the entire process. And the master plan itself will be basically a guidebook and a book of procedures and operations and suggestions and all the marketing studies and meeting minutes and things that we've uncovered throughout the process, as well as then a actual tangible plan that people can look at and try to understand what the different components and pieces and parts are of the Fairground Master Plan. But to answer your quick question, there'll probably be a second meeting and a third meeting, each following up a month or so apart. Some of those meetings, depending on the process, the portion of the plan we're in, may be anywhere upwards of 6 weeks apart, but that's kind of a general concept. Well, thank you. Oh,
So there'll be actually, nothing will be done for next year's fair.
the master plan will be completed by next year's fair.
But
That's the way I see it.
there'll be nothing